Let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart. Facing comfortably forward. Knees relaxed, just slightly bent. Bring the hips forward so the tailbone points towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in just a bit. Let the shoulders drop down and roll forward, bringing the arms around just slightly in front and away from the body. Breathing in and out through the nose. And as you breathe in, let the abdomen expand outward, drawing the breath all the way down. And with the exhalation, the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, pushing the breath up and out. Just kind of take a couple of nice, long, deep breaths here. See if you can extend the breath each time. Bring your attention to your feet. Feel your feet sinking into the ground. Feel that connection all the way down to the center of the earth. Feel the earth rising up to support you, to merge with you. As you stand like a giant tree, extending your roots down deep into the earth. Couple more nice, long, deep breaths in through the nose, pause, and then out through the nose, pause again. Let's do a little more breath exercises. Go ahead and put your hands on your abdomen. Really feel your abdomen move with the breath. One more nice, long, deep breath. Now move your hands around to the kidneys. And feel the whole kidney area expand as you breathe in. And collapse as you breathe out. more time. Now move your hands around so your fingers face forward. Thumb wraps the hips. And as you breathe in, feel the whole center of your body, the whole waist expand outward. And contract with the exhalation. Good. Let the hands drop down. Do some skin breathing. So as you breathe in, draw the breath into every part of your body. Gently draw it in. And then imagine gray smoke coming out of every pore as you breathe out. One more time. We're going to do exactly the same thing, but you're going to draw the breath all the way into the center of your bones with your bone marrow breathing. So you really want to tense the body as you pull it all the way into the center of your bones. And then relax, and again, the gray smoke. On this one, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more time. Good. Bring one hand to the abdomen, the other hand to the chest. As you breathe in, the abdomen expands outward till it can't move any further. And let the breath then continue to expand upward until the chest expands forward. Then with the exhalation, we collapse the chest. And then finally the abdomen. Notice we get a little bit of a swaying here. Each breath, each inhalation, see if you can expand the chest even more, drawing more and more air into the body. Wave breathing. One more time. Good. Let your hands just drop Focus inward. Notice what's going on inside your body. Try to become aware of where the energy is moving and where perhaps it's stagnant or blocked. Notice where you may have some muscle tension or some pain. And just identify it and then move on. Don't quantify it, don't give it a moment's thought. Just pointing it out to the head, letting the brain become aware of where a little more energy is needed in the body. Good. Let's do some meridian tracing. We're going to do the entire body rather than just do tapping on the top and the bottom. So we're going to come up to the center, hands crossed. And we'll cross the chest, come over the neck, over the head, down the back, under the arms to the back, come all the way down, around the toes, up the inside of the leg, we then cross and go around again. Breathe out as you go down. Breathe in as you come up. One more time. Good. Now that you're hanging over, just relax. You want to step out a little bit wider and just hang. Relax the shoulders, the back, the neck. The only place you're going to feel any tension is in the back of the legs. Each time you breathe out, see if you can sink a little bit further down to the floor. Good. Tuck your hips under. Keep the shoulders, the head down. Slowly roll up, stacking each vertebra one on top of the other. Lower back, the mid back, the upper back, the shoulders, the neck. And then lean back just a little bit, open the chest, hooking up. And then swan dive gently back down, stretch it out again. Don't lock out your knees. Let's roll up one more time. Nice and gently and slowly. Good. We're going to do full body flow. So we're going to bring our hands up. One hand behind the other, doesn't matter which one. Just lean back a little bit, get a nice stretch here. Now with a fairly flat back, drop forward and relax, come down. When you get to the bottom, bend the knees. Look straight forward and then lift with the legs as you come up. Let the hands float all the way up and slightly back. Breathe out as you drop down. Pause as you bend your knees. Breathe in as you come up. Pause when you get to the very top. Get into that squat position at the bottom before you start to come up. So you go down, bend your knees, squat a little bit, and then you're pushing entirely with your legs. Some of you are doing this. You're getting down here and you're lifting with your back. I don't want you to put any pressure on the back. I want you to get down, bend the knees, sit up, then push up with the legs. One more time. All the way up. And let the arms float down to the sides. Breathe out. Good. Using the knuckles of your hands, rub up and down either side of the spine, not on the bone. Stay on the muscle. Stimulating the bladder meridian. Turn the hands over and give it now a nice rub, kind of in a circular fashion. And with a loose fist, tap all along the top of the glute muscle. Basically from the spine to the hip, again, not on the bone. Staying right along the muscle. Good. Come around to the front, into the leg crease, the quad. Just bend down a little bit so you can really notice where the quad is. And then work up and down, opening up the leg gates. Good. Tap down the outside of your leg. Again, all along the muscle here, basically along the IT band. And so not unusual if you have a little bit of soreness, tightness in the IT band. So go ahead and just kind of grab, put your thumb inside, using your fingers, just work your way up and down the IT bands. Where you find that it's particularly sensitive, just kind of massage it, stay on that point for a little bit longer. See if you can massage it out. Notice you're also getting your quads at the same time with your thumbs. Good. Come down below the knee. So here's the bottom of my knee. I'm going to put my thumb in right about in that area, that little groove between the bone and the muscle. Just work your way up and down. If you, again, you notice a spot that's particularly sensitive, focus on that spot, work it out. Chances are you're hitting into an acupressure point called stomach 36. Good, and then go ahead and tap all along the muscle. Good, give a nice little rub. Nice. Put your hands on your hips. Let's do some nice hip rotations. So trying not to move the head. Remember always to stay within your comfort zone. If you feel any pain or discomfort, you need to back off. You can't do the motion, just picture yourself doing the motion. Only do as big a rotation as you can comfortably do. One more time, round to the front, reverse. Now let's do figure eights. So kind of the easiest way I find to do figure eights is kind of watch my elbows. So I'm going to start the left elbow pointing to the front, sweeps backward. That brings the right elbow to the front, and that sweeps backward. And then I shift side to side as I'm doing that. And notice the hips then moving in a figure eight. One more time, then we reverse. Come back to the front. Now move the left elbow back. So now the left elbow comes forward. And we reverse, almost like skating backwards. Few more. Good. Slowly come to a stop. Waist rotation. So we're going to bend forward and to the side, slightly back to the opposite side and around. Nice and easy. The hips come forward as you lean back. Hips go back as you lean forward. So it's not just the waist. You're shifting your weight a little bit in the legs. One more time. Come around to the front and then reverse. On the opposite direction. Good. One more time. Come around to the front. And then stand nice and tall. Bring your feet fairly close together. Clearing the lungs. Getting up onto your toes as you bring the energy up into the chest. Breathing out as you go back, flat-footed. Stretching out the ankles. Bring it all the way down to the toes. One more time. Good. Now, a little wider stance. Phoenix spreads its wings. We're again going to lift our heels off the ground, except instead of pushing the body upward, we're going to push the knees forward. So as the arms come up, the heels come off the ground, and then we go back down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice, slow, controlled, staying up on the toes. One more time. Good. Perfect one for today, cloud walking. So we're going to lift the right leg and the left hand, the left leg and the right hand at the same time. Bring them up, and they both go down together, and then you switch sides. Breathe in as you go up, breathe out as you go down. Nice and slow and controlled. As you go up, find that focal point about 12 feet in front of you or on the wall in front of you. Use that to help maintain your balance when you're up on the one leg. One more time each side. Good. Just do some hip circles, not quickly, just a few of them, just to get everything loosened up. Reverse. Good. Stepping over the stone, really opening the quad. Again, important to find that focal point. Start whichever leg you prefer. You can put your weight all in one leg. You're going to lift, open the quad. So the hips stay forward. You're bringing the knee back and then down. And at that point, you're lifting, bringing it back to the center, and then switching. So you breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Good. March in place a little bit. Now, you want to march so that as you lift, we're going to come across with the opposite hand. So we're going to march in place, reach across as far as comfortable. You can just tap with your hand, or you can hit with your knee. Good. Last pair. And down. Young boy kicks. Same idea, you're going to bring the leg up as you breathe in. Breathe out as you pull the toes towards you and the heel is pressed out. Then you bring it back in and down, then you switch. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Put your hands on your hips. Find that focal point. One more time each side. Good. Feet close together. Crouch down as low as you can. Let the heels come off the ground. And then just gently bounce. Sit up nice and tall. And then push up with the feet, all the way up. Breathing in, interlace the fingers, roll in front of the face, come up and slightly behind you as you follow with your eyes. Then hold your breath, look forward. Feel that stretch in the back of the neck. Breathe out as you go down. Pause for a second and breathe in. Hold the breath. Look forward. Breathe out. Last one. And breathe out. Good. Stepping out to a wide stance. Let's just start with our hands on our thighs. Try to sit up. Don't lean forward. At least sit up as high as you can comfortably. And just shift your weight. Very slowly. Let the whole inside of your leg stretch out. Nice and slow. Toes are facing forward. They're not turned to the side, or maybe just a little bit to the side. Mostly they're forward. Good. Now, if you're comfortable with that, take your hands off the thighs. One more time each side. Good. Come back to the center. Breathe in, bring the energy up the body. Walk it in just a little bit. Come all the way up. Turn to the right. Then sweep down as you come back to center. So we breathe in as we turn to the left. Sweep down. Breathe in. Breathe out. We look to the front. One more time each side. Good. Bring the hands a couple inches apart in front of the abdomen. As you breathe in, let the fingers and the hands relax. As you breathe in, let the hands move away from each other. As you breathe out, they come back to that starting point. No time do they make contact. Imagine you've got like a little beach ball here. And as you breathe in, it inflates. And as you breathe out, you're pushing the air out of it. See if you can start to feel some resistance between the hands. Good. One more time. Hold on to that ball. We're going to do the dragon twist. So turn the ball so that your right hand is on top. Your left hand is going to come away from the ball as if you're serving. So you're going to drop down. You're going to serve to behind you. Your right hand comes up over the head, palm up. Then you come back towards the middle. You grab onto that chi ball, you roll it over, and then turn to the opposite side. Breathe into the center. Breathe out as you go rotate to the back. One more time each side. Good. Come back, holding on to the chi ball. Left hand on the bottom. We're going to do exactly the same thing, but then we're going to add another element. This posture, this whole posture is called the leopard. So we're going to rotate as we did with the dragon twist. But then as we come back, the right hand, fingers point towards your armpit. The left hand comes up over your head and you push to the side. Then you come back to the center. You're all set with that chi ball now served to the right. Come back to the center and then push off to the side. One more time each side. Come back to the center. Walking in, holding onto that chi ball. Take a couple of deep breaths here, relax. Again, as you breathe in, let the hands expand. Just build that energy between your hands. Really start to feel the energy between your hands. Feel it in your palms and your fingertips. Feel something of substance building between your hands. Good. Now we're just going to hold on to the ball. Now you can either take this ball and break it into two smaller balls or hold on to the one ball, whichever you prefer. We're going to take it and bring it into the body. So bring it into that part of the body that seems to need the energy the most. Try not to overthink it. Try not to even think about it. Let the energy just take your hands. For example, I'll take it to my hips. I'm going to break that ball and I'm going to push it right into the hips. I'm going to feel that ball enter my body. Feel that warmth spreading out through that area. And then because I'm on my hips, I'm going to feel it go down my legs and up my torso. Wherever you are, just let it spread out and go entirely through the body. One more nice deep breath, pulling that energy in. Blow out through the mouth. Good. Rub your hands together. Take your hands so the heels of your hands are on the cheekbones, fingertips are on the forehead, and your hands are slightly cupped, covering the eyes. We're never touching the eyes in any of these. And again, just feel the energy pouring out of the palms, the lao gong points. Now bring the hands up, the top of the forehead, around to the front of the ear, following the cheekbone and back up. Nice space washing. As you're doing this again, feel the energy coming out of the palms. Then on the next one, you're going to come up even higher, and then down behind the ears, below the cheekbone, and then back up. Breathe in as you go up. Breathe out as you come down. One more time. Good. Come down to the neck and stroke down the neck. Lift the chin. Take the middle finger just inside, on the sides of the nose, but just inside of your eyes. Give a little bit of rub there. And come up to the inner part of your eyebrows. Give a little massage there. Using the heel of your thumbs, start in the inner part of your eyebrows, working out as you stroke the eyebrows from inside to out. One more time, and then massage right in the center of the eyebrows. And go to the outer part of the eyebrows. Not going so far out or on the temples, just going to the outer part of the eyebrows. Drop down to the outer part of the eyes. Staying on the bone, not into the orbit. And come to the center of the eyes, again on the bone. And then back to where we kind of started, the inside of the eyes on the nose here. A stroke down the nose. And then just outside the nostril, the lower part of the nose, give a little massage there. Welcome fragrance point. And with the heels of the hands, massage the temples. And then with your palms, you're going to rub the ears, get them nice and warm. Good. And using your index finger, press along the inside of the ear, but not into the ear canal. See if you can find any areas that are a little sensitive. If you find that, stay there a little bit longer, massage it out. And starting at the top of the ear, you're going to squeeze down both parts, the inside and the outside part of the ear, for the front and the back of the ear, all the way down to the lobe, and then just kind of pull off the lobe. Do that again. The area represents the spine. One last time. Good. Bring your feet together. Bring down the heavens just once. Breathe in. Gathering the energy in your palms. Breathe out as you push it all the way down. One palm over the other, down by the abdomen. We're going to circle up the right, down the left 3 times. And then reverse 3 times. And just take a moment to sense all that energy moving through and beyond your body. I'm aware of that sense of peace, calm, health. Take it with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.